Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we're here to have another interview with one of our fighters for Kings K1 on the 7th of October in Menlyn Barnyard. This is fighting in the 55 to 60 kg range. We are joined tonight, ladies and gentlemen, by Kemo Bosielo. Bosielo, did I say that correct?
Bosielo.
Bosielo. Kemo
There we
Bosielo.
go.
How are you doing
There we
tonight?
go. Very good. Thanks, crew. How are you?
I'm very, very well. Thank you. Very well. We are very happy to have you with us. We have actually been waiting to see you in the ring with your opponent for a very long time. Ladies and gentlemen, Kemo is going up against Lebo Ramakoy in a K1 fight. It is an amateur K1 fight, full contact. Tell me, you guys have been wanting to fight each other for quite some time. How long has it been now that you have finally had this matchup?
Yeah, it's been a while. We've been scheduled a number of times to come up against each other, but for one reason or another, it doesn't quite happen. Either an injury on one of our sides, or I think he went to Worlds the one time. So it just hasn't quite worked out. And now it works out, but not in Muay Thai. We're going to be going up in K1. So yeah, it should be exciting.
Yeah, so as you know, Level did go to Worlds. He's represented South Africa for Muay Thai. As you said, this is a K1 fight. Do you think that plays into your benefit or your advantage coming into a K1 fight against Level, who is known to be more of a clincher in the Muay Thai space?
Yeah, so I've had the luxury of watching a number of Levels fights. He definitely likes to fight on the front foot, go in for that clinch, be super aggressive. And so, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he adapts without some of those weapons now. I think kickboxing K1 plays quite well into my strengths. I think my adaptability will come through in the fight. Looking forward to what will inevitably be a very high-paced, high-tempo fight. I think it should be exciting.
Tell me now, another thing I'd like to know. You're coming into the K1, into Kings K1. It's your debut with Kings K1. What's your feeling like stepping to this kind of promotion?
It's exciting. It's a new promotion here on the scene. It looks good. I've watched a couple of them online. It looks exciting. The Barnyard looks like a great venue, so I'm excited to go out there. Of course, it's a completely different discipline to Muay Thai. So a lot of this camp has been just trying to get those nuances of K1 down, not catching kicks, not clinching, not throwing those elbows. But since both Lebo and I are both adjusting from Muay Thai, I think we're facing similar challenges in that regard. But I back myself as a striker. I think my striking is really high at a high technical level. I think I've got a high fight IQ. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the transition.
Well, I know you from the Muay Thai. I've seen you fight Muay Thai before. You are one of the up and coming fighters of our next generation, as we would say. I'm an old dog now. So my generation's getting out of the fight game. You're coming up into it. What's it like coming up as one of the new breed, I should say, in the sport?
It's exciting. It's exciting. I think my position is a bit unique because I am relatively new to the fighting game, but I'm relatively well on in terms of years. You know, I'm coming in at 35. So the levels of this world have age on their side. You know, they're coming in fit and strong and fast. But what I think I do bring is a wealth of experience and call it wisdom, if you will. I have the ability to compose myself in the heat of the moment, adapt to where the fight is going within the fight from round to round. And I think that plays out. I think if you look at my last two fights, both of them have maybe not started so well in round one, but round two and three, I've come out banging. And so, yeah, looking forward to testing myself against what is a very strong opponent.
So now that you say you're testing yourself and you know the opponents you're going up for, are you doing anything specific in camp to train for this fight without giving away anything of your game plan? What are you doing besides sharpening up the K1 skills?
I'm blessed to have a coach who is quite well versed in K1, even though he was a Muay Thai guy by tradition himself. He does have a lot of K1 experience. So we are just drilling over and over again, drilling those K1 combos. Because I think the biggest difference between K1 and Muay Thai is without that clinch, without catching the kicks, it's nonstop. And so you have to be prepared to keep going. Cardio has to be at a really high pace. At a really high level, sorry, and you have to be ready to be able to push that pace for 3 rounds. So for us, it's a lot of the same, but really just upping the work rate, upping the volume.
Well, we are looking forward to seeing you. I'm looking forward to seeing you. To the people coming to watch you on the night, any prediction of what's going to happen in the fight?
Crew, I'm too old for predictions. Learned the hard way that that's not how you do it in this fight game. Look, every fighter has a puncher's chance, as they say, of winning.
Yeah.
And I know that I'm going up against a very strong opponent in Lebo. But you know, I also have the pleasure of a lot of his fights having been online, and so we are geeking out on that film study. We really are analyzing every little bit of his repertoire. And I think we've got a lot of answers. I think we've got a lot of answers for the challenges he throws out. So we're really looking forward to it. No predictions, but of course, I'm confident that we come out with the W.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Kemo fighting on the 7th of October against Lebo. This is one of the highlight fights that we have for the night. It's going to be a firecracker of a fight. Make sure you get there. Kemo, all the best with your camp. Final sign off to the people coming to watch you on the night.
Thank you so much, crew. This has been great. Yeah, I hope people show out. No doubt that us at the lower weight classes always put on a performance. It's fast, it's high impact, it's high action. So yeah, I hope they come out in their numbers. We'll definitely try to put on a show for them.
Stuff, Kemo. Looking forward to it, my man. All the best, and we'll see you on the 7th.
Thank you so much, crew. See you on the 7th.